The island of Mindoro is inhabited by 9 major Mangyan tribes. The Mangyans usually flock in remote mountainous areas, resulting in government neglect. And when government is absent, the communist movement cannot be far behind. The Lucio de Guzman Command, the local NPA command in Mindoro, has found temporary shelter in this remote mountain community of the Mangyans in Mindoro Oriental. The trek to this NPA hideout was not easy. Aside from the steep and rocky trail, the area is infested with deadly insects and blood-sucking leeches. It was more than a day of land and sea travel from Manila to this mountain hideout of the Lucio de Guzman Command in Mindoro. We came here to negotiate for the release of the 5 policemen kidnapped by the New People's Army. The security was tight. Newsmen who went with the government negotiating team were subjected to briefings before passes were given. The spokesman for the NPA command, who called himself Pa Victor Rivero, said they allowed media presence for Saiwar mileage and so their demands can be publicized.
Higit na nakahanda ang Lucio de Guzman Command na ilunsad ang mga opensiba ng mas matindi kaysa nakaraan kung magpapatuloy ang militaristang postura ng PNP sa isla ng Mindoro o kung magpapatuloy na gawin nilang laboratorio ang Mindoro bilang sinasabi nilang para daw sa paglutas ng insureksyon.
Finally, 2 of the 5 police officers captured last April 9 after a fierce battle with the rebel group were released. The release of Technical Sergeant Yolando Soberano and Corporal Cesar Garcia was in response to the pullout of the PNP forces from the town of Bongabong. The NPA had demanded a complete pullout of the PNP from Mindoro and the indemnification of the properties of the Mangyans allegedly destroyed by the PNP. But despite the release of the 2, the number of those held by the NPAs have increased to 6. The wives of the 3 remaining police officers refused to leave their mates and have opted to stay with the rebels. Chari Villa, ABS-CBN News. Primarily, the rebels thought they would gain media and tactical mileage if negotiations and ceasefire will be prolonged. The rebels released only 2 police officers, leaving 3 behind until government accedes to their demand to withdraw the police force from Mindoro. But government negotiators firmly stated there will be no future talks, and the Philippine National Police will resume operations whether or not they will release their men. This prompted the rebels to change their tactics. To show good intention and manifest compliance with the ethics of war, the Lucio de Guzman Command promised they will release the remaining 3 captive police officers in 3 days. The commanding officers of those captured, Captain Enrico Salapong, said the experience cannot be considered a disgrace to the police force.
Parte yan ng labanan. Kung sino ang nasa opensiba, siya ang mananalo. And I don't think it's embarrassing on my part. Pagkat marami akong natutuhan sa kanila. Ganon din sila, marami silang natutuhan sa amin.
Sa aking palagay ay walang nagtagumpay dito kahit ang New People's Army o ang gobyerno. Ito'y dahilan lamang sa pagsunod ng New People's Army sa Geneva Convention Protocol 2 na naayon sa Geneva Protocol 2, ang mga nabibihag ay dapat lang ibalik sa magandang negosasyon at kaya itong negosasyon ginagawa natin sa araw na ito. Kaya ulitin ko, ang nagtagumpay dito sa aking palagay ay ang mga asawa.
It may not be clear who came out victors in this incident, but one thing is for sure, a fierce and bloody battle will follow after this incident. For ABS-CBN News, I'm Chari Villa, Mindoro Oriental.